Sagittarius, welcome to your August 2025 mid-month reading. We're just going to go ahead here and get started and jump straight in. I hope you're doing well. I want to say be sure to follow my astrology channel if you haven't yet. That link will be down below in the description. I'm going to be posting on that channel here coming up pretty soon. So, okay, that's interesting. So yeah, be sure not to miss any updates. And yeah, if you want to know what's going on astrologically in regards to the transits, be sure to check out that channel. I changed the name. It was Ascend Above, but I changed it to Austin Regulus. So it's still the same channel. I'll still be posting on this channel. Nothing's changing on this channel, but I'm going to be also doing astrology content. All right. Also, too, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. And my reads are still on sale at this time as well. All right, there's been quite the disruptions going on in your life here, huh, Sag? You are definitely in the midst of change here. I think one thing, too, is that you're really trying to focus on, this is what I'm getting here. I think you're really trying to focus on family. You're really trying to focus on the people closest to you at this time. You're trying to stay positive. You're trying to focus on creating happiness in your own life at this time. Because this tower here for the overall energy, there's definitely been some shakeups, some disruptions. And some endings here also too, with that death card being in the challenge. And so it's been something that you've been sort of adjusting to. It hasn't been easy. You're definitely in the midst of transformation. Some of you may have Scorpio placements. You could be like a Scorpio sun. You don't have to be. But there's definitely something here I see you moving through, letting go of here. And there is healing here for you. Like you will find peace and balance. But I think you're in this process here of, one of my favorite quotes is, you got to feel it to heal it. And I think that's something here that you're doing. I know exactly where you're at with this right now, Sag. All right, hold on. Let me pull your oracle cards. You pulled this progressions card. It says journey. Yeah, this hasn't been easy. Like it really has not been easy for you. I think this has been going on, this tower and the death card. Some of you are definitely like Sag risings. It's just been almost like the timing of life and just like where you're at in regards to your life right now, in regards to your evolution. It's been difficult. The death card is evolution, and that shit's hard sometimes. But this has been something I feel like that's been playing out for you. Like this isn't just something that has just come abruptly. Like this is something that has been playing out. And so you've been in this transformation. It's been the decaying of the decaying and withering away of things. You outgrowing your old identity. And there's been this tug of war, I feel here, between like letting things go and like pulling yourself into a new future. But you're also being pulled back to the past. You're finding happiness though now. That's my dog. You're finding happiness now. Neo. I may have to pause the video. Maybe that's how stuff feels for you right now. Hold on. Okay. But stuff has not been easy here for you. But it's like I get you're finding happiness and joy. I think a lot of you are finding it through like family, familiar places here. Like sometimes the familiar can be good. It's not always necessarily bad. Let's see here. Let's keep going. You pulled this Illuminations card here. Yeah. It's almost a wake-up call. Like things have been like a wake-up call here for you. Things are getting better. You can see this card. It's like gray and then there's color in it. So it's like things have been gray and gloomy, but it's like the color is starting to come back in. Things are starting to become a little bit more vibrant than they've been. But it's like you're still moving through that old energy. And so when I said I know exactly where you're at, it's like you're in between, you're in the void a bit. You're in between you're more so in the new world, but there's still a part of you in the old world. It's like you're going through the metamorphosis part of the transformation. Right? It's like the things have already been breaking down, but they're building back up. But it's like it hasn't solidified into that new form yet. People, this you and your loved ones are safe here. This new moon in Cancer. Yeah, I think with this tower here for the overall energy, there's been shakeups, right? And I think because things have been disrupted, or there's been the breakdowns of things and maybe sudden events, sudden changes, it's almost in a way provoked a lot of fear in you to like fear the future and like things turning out in the worst way. But I sense here that actually it's like you're still going through that process here. 5 of Cups is in the future position. So it's like this isn't anything new that's happening for you for the rest of the month. This is already something that you're going through. It's like you have to feel it in order to heal it. So it's like this releasing process, this grieving process, this letting go process. But the Temperance is here in the outcome position. The Temperance is you. So it's like you're coming back to yourself here and finding your own happiness and feeling like yourself here again. But also the Temperance is also healing here as well. And finally, the extremes of things balancing out and you finding more peace and happiness. This Death card that is here in your challenge at this time, it's like this is what you've already been going through. The breakdown of things, old things decaying, withering away, but also destruction always breeds creation. And that's where you're at, because your advice here is the 7 of Pentacles. And your advice is to be patient with your process. You've made more progress than you think you have. It's interesting that the Death card Scorpio, which the Death card represents destruction, and the 7 of Pentacles is Taurus. It's Saturn and Taurus. It's the lesson of patience. Could be humility as well. But Taurus deals with prosperity. It deals with creation. It deals with growth. It deals with beauty, harmony. So your advice here, Saturn, it's like it may feel like things are delayed or things are moving slow, because Saturn is the one that sort of delays things or shows you the limitation of things or restricts things. It's like you have to work more harder at it. But the 7 of Pentacles, like, work on what you want to create next. And I think you've been doing that here with this 10 of Cups in your current energy. It's like you're finding happiness again. I see a lot of you Sagittarius is like reconnecting to like your friends, family, like people that you know. And I think that's bringing in like a lot of joy. I'm getting like familiar environments here. So like, for instance, if you moved or something and maybe you move back home, or maybe you move with, I don't know, or maybe you revisit like places here or something like that. It just reminds you that you have support and that there's love and stuff like that. I feel like this reading's very specific. I don't think this is going to resonate with a lot of people. You have the 3 of Wands here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. 3 of Wands says, don't stop planning your future. It's like, yes, the 3 of Wands is like waiting for your ships to come in, but it's like, what are you doing in the meantime? Right? 3 of Wands is like, don't let the Tower and the Death card stop you from extending out into the world, planning your future, mapping out your future. It's like, yeah, you're going through an energy of loss, possibly like a season of loss, where it's like you're having to like let go of things that you were once attached to, whether it's your old identity, whether it's a relationship, whether it's anything, job, career. And so it's very new, like, you're in this newer energy that's very unfamiliar. But it's like, I would still plan here for the future and map out your future, which I think you've been doing, so keep doing that. Let's clarify your read here. Yeah, I get like a kind of like a very serious energy in this read. Like, even my tone's a bit more serious. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just think there's like this energy here of like this sober energy, to where it's like you've kind of, with the Tower, it's like you get brought back to ground zero in a way. It's not that everything's coming back to ground zero, but it's like you get brought back down. Not like down because it's like the universe wants to keep you down, but when you're in this space of rebuilding. Not that you're rebuilding everything, but it's like something here. Can I say this, Sag? I think almost like there's been a reality check here. This is a very specific reading. I don't think this is going to be for everybody. Clarify the Tower. Ace of Wands here. This could be you too, like feeling the wake-up call. Like, I'm almost seeing you here, Sagittarius, being like, what the fuck am I doing? right? Ace of Wands is when you get that spark of inspiration and motivation. It's like sometimes like rock bottom is like where we can launch again. But it's like first finding that fuel, Ace of Wands, to launch again. Also, too, there's a book I read like a while back in 2019. This was like a long time ago. I think it was called The Big Bounce. I can't remember what it was called. I really don't know. But it was the cover of like a ball. Like it talks about the drop in life and the loss. Like when we go through like periods of loss in our life, whether it's like career, old identities, whatever it is, it's like we feel like we're on the way down. But just like a ball, a bouncy ball, you're gonna bounce back up, but it's the trajectory of like going down and then it's boom, hitting rock bottom or hitting the bottom and then it's bouncing back up again. And I think it's you've hit here, and so it's like now you're bouncing back up, but it's still, though, you still feel the weight of the fall, but also the momentum and the momentum of the weight going on, getting the momentum of coming back up, if that makes sense. Oh shit, I can't fucking talk to save anything, God. Clarify the Ten of Cups here. You pull the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's like right now you're just getting back to the flow, following your heart, having fun, enjoying things. Trying to get back into that heart-centered place. Clarify the Death card. You pulled the Two of Cups. Could definitely be a relationship here that you're letting go of, or that you've had to let go of here. And I think in a way it's sort of changed your relationship with yourself too. Clarify the Five of Cups in the future. You pulled the Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, I mean, I get this is something that you're processing. Like Nine of Swords, there could even be like regrets, sadness. This is very specific. The Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, like holding on to the past. It's not that we're trying, it's not that because we want to change it sometimes. It's just more so it's the weight, it's the memory attached to the emotion. And that's the grieving process and the letting go process here. And like finding your grounding here. Very specific read. Sometimes I have reads like this though. You know, and it's for someone that needs to hear it. Clarify the Temperance in the outcome. You pulled the Hermit card. Yeah, I see you spending a lot of time with yourself here, possibly journeying. I don't know, maybe you're astral traveling or something. Journaling, self-reflecting, meditating, solitude, poetry, art, like giving expression to these deeper emotions. I see you just sort of really focusing on your own healing, possibly finding mentors, teachers, and guides here that are showing you or helping you integrate things, helping you get back on track with things. This reading is very specific. And I do see you coming out of it with the Temperance and the Hermit. But it is a patient process and you have to be proactive with that process, right? You can't just like sit there. But I do see you finding that harmony and balance and the extremes of things balancing out here. Also see you doing like a lot of learning, studying. Damn, what the fuck happened, Sagittarius? Clarify the Seven of Pentacles as your advice. You pulled the Fool card. Your advice, the Fool card says stay open to the possibilities. Like a lot of the times we create the narrative and the story that like, man, this shit's gonna last forever. And I don't see a way out. Like I don't see things getting better. But the Fool card says like be open to possibilities. Because things could change a lot faster than you think. It's just but if you're not open and receptive, or if you don't stay open and receptive to new things happening for you, then yeah, it's probably not gonna happen, or it's not gonna happen as fast. But your advice here, the Fool card, is to take chances, allow yourself to create something new, allow yourself to be unburdened by this past energy with the Fool card. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Okay. But this Fool card, you know, this is about getting back up again, trying again, being open to the possibilities of things, you know, letting that weight of the past go. I know it's harder. I know it's a lot harder than it's I know it's a lot harder than, said, but yeah. Clarify the Three of Wands. You pulled the Nine of Cups here. Yeah, and I think Three of Wands, Nine of Cups is, have positive expectations of good things happening for you in the future position. Like, stay in that positive, grateful energy here and keep planning your future here and mapping out your future. Like, don't just stay stuck here. And also, too, it's like, I feel like you're definitely divinely protected at this time as well. So if you're fearing like certain things happening and that's what's keeping you stuck, I think you're fine here. I think you need to open up here. I'm going to pull you one more card here, Sagittarius. You pulled this transits card. It says climate. Yeah, maybe you're getting wrecked by transits at this time. Maybe even in your progressions chart or just your chart in general. You pulled this happiness card. So there's definitely happiness here for you. I think you're focused on your own happiness too. I would not isolate yourself. I think the more social you can be and connect with people, whether it's like friends, family, going out, trying to have a good time is what's going to help like alleviate this heaviness. Yeah, you pulled this meditate and contemplate card. Yeah, don't be afraid to like be with yourself either, like to feel what it is that you're feeling and like give yourself time and space and solitude when you need it, but not let it turn into isolation. You will come out of this though. And where does it go after this? What is the good things happening here for Sag? You pulled the Seven of Wands and the Three of Cups. Could be a new relationship that unfolds here for you. I think with the Seven of Wands though, what you're getting back is your strength. That's the Seven of Wands. Like, you're getting back your strength, your confidence, your authority, and overcoming these obstacles and these challenges. And you may even be getting like a higher position in regards to like work, or finding yourself doing better in regards to work or what you do in your field. And with the Three of Cups here too, I get that there's new relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, good things happening in regards to groups and communities, and you just being able to enjoy those too. Like, fully be emotionally engaged. And one thing too is like, this may lead you here, Sagittarius, to be like a leader and a champion for others. This may not make sense right now. Like, sometimes like the greatest pain in our life turns us into like the greatest guides for other people. So that is what I got here for you, Sagittarius, in your reading. I think you'll heal a lot faster than this. You'll heal a lot faster than you think you will too. So that's what I got for you, my friend, in your reading. I appreciate you. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Also, too, be sure to follow the Astrology channel as well. Maybe we can talk about the transits and see how that can help you out here, Sagittarius. So be sure to follow that channel. All right. Otherwise than that, I'm wishing you the best, and I will see you later.